November 7th, Thursday, Luke 15, 1 to 10. Saint Anthony of Padua is believed to be the patron saint of lost items. The 13th century holy man left a wealthy family to become a poor priest. The tradition of invoking St. Anthony's help in finding lost or stolen things traces back to a scene from his own life. As the legend goes, Anthony had a book of Psalms that in his eyes was priceless. There was no printing press yet. Any book had value. This was his book of Psalms, his prayer book. Besides, in the margins, he had written all kinds of notes to use in teaching students in his Franciscan order. A novice who had already grown tired of living a religious life decided to leave the community. While escaping from the monastery, he also took Anthony's psalter. When Anthony went to his room to pray and found it missing, he prayed it would be found and returned to him. Soon after, the thieving novice fleeing through the forest was met by a demon who told the thief to return the psalter to Anthony and to return to the Franciscan order. He did and was accepted back. Soon after Anthony's death, people began praying through him to find or recover lost and stolen articles. Chapter 15 is the heart of St. Luke's Gospel. It has three parables of lost and found: sheep, coin, and sons. When Jesus was accused of welcoming sinners and eating with them, he told them the parable of the lost sheep and the lost coin. The shepherd and the woman rejoice when they find the lost sheep or the lost coin. Jesus then says to his listeners, in the same way, there will be great rejoicing among the angels of God over one sinner who repents. Ask yourself, how many times in your life have you wandered away from Jesus? I assume all of us have done, at the very least, some minor wandering away from Jesus. However, there also may have been times in our lives when we were estranged from Jesus. This may have been caused by a tragedy in your life, perhaps the loss of a loved one, the loss of work, financial problems, or perhaps estrangement from a loved one. Or perhaps over time you became disenchanted with Jesus. Dear friends, today I invite you to be mindful of the individuals you encounter today who might be an outsider or a lost sheep. The person may be a homeless man or woman, or perhaps it is an older neighbor who lives alone, someone who would appreciate some of your time and attention. Or it may be a family member who lives on the fringe of the family system. Today, Jesus calls us to follow Him, to live as He did. Today, will we consciously choose to follow in his footsteps? If we decide to do so, we may give another person a loving and special gift. Wishing you a good day, Father Paul, CSSR from Kerala.